Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Unpopular Opinion. I am your host, Shawan Burns, and in today's video, of course, this is Friday, we are going to do the runaround. And so without further ado, we're going to bring up our super duper producer. Super producer, are you with me?
Holla if
Holla.
you're with me.
Holla.
Yes, holla, hear me. Holla, 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 holla.
Holla, holla, holla.
And not the bread holla. Good morning to you guys. I know I missed Wednesday. I was not feeling well, so I decided to take
a day off.
I'm sure that Shawan did a great job.
Yeah, it was different without you.
It wasn't?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was different.
I'm weak. I'm weak. Let me get these pleasantries out of the way. Justin Thompson, what's up?
Justin's
Let me
in
see
the
this.
building.
Kennard, the DJ. You said you finally caught this one. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Kennard.
super producer is here too. Not just Shawan. I see you new here.
Kennard is from my other channel. That's
okay, well, Kennard from the other channel. This is another channel. Good morning to you. I'm fine, thank you.
DJ up in the building.
I'm fine, thank you.
Work. I'm less professional on this channel, Kennard. My other channel is the professional Shawan. This is the ghetto Shawan.
This is the crazy Shawan. I don't know about all the other stuff, but this is the crazy one. If you're in the comments, let me see what we're working with this morning. Okay, come on, Facebook. Somebody on Facebook. Hello, Kennard. You look like a handsome young man. Good morning. How are you? Okay, I love it when people come in and just snap in line. Good morning, Kevin Walker.
Kevin's in the building.
Kennard is cracking up. But Kennard, thank you. Okay.
Kennard, thank you.
Okay. You're going to get to know the producer too. You'll love me too. First of these people started out,
You said they started off.
They started out hating me. It's Ash Justin Thompson. He's my number one troll. And now he's my best friend.
That is too funny.
It's all good. Thank you for the compliment. You're welcome, child. You listen. That old man, a handsome man, applications is open over here. It's the beginning of 2025. Let's let the shenanigans begin.
We're taking new applications.
Okay, X. X. Let me tell you what I have not had time to do. Get you. I have not had time to get you together because so much has been going on. Okay. I haven't had time. But I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Don't you worry about that. I'm coming to see where the representative is from X. Because y'all stays up here and don't say good morning. Y'all rude. Okay? Y'all is rude.
You say y'all's is rude.
Okay. Y'all's is rude. Okay. Maybe that's just the Elon Musk X platform. But y'all need to keep that over there. A good morning is in order. and I'm still waiting for it. I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna come for you. Okay.
Good morning to all the people on all the platforms.
Good morning, YouTube, because now y'all coming in like you're supposed to. Love you guys so much. Thank you for properly subscribing to the channel that like we asked you to, because we asked them ex folks to.
We need you guys to press the subscribe button and the like button.
And the like button. And super chatting is open.
The super chat, we do accept super chat.
It's a new year. I still need to get Jiff.
I lost you. We lost super producer. She froze up on us. Super producer, are you with us?
Mix and cranberry.
You freezing up.
Am I back?
Yeah, you back now. You back.
This all this construction over here. I'm just like, I restarted my computer before I came in here. Now, devil, you's a liar.
Devil, you a lie.
Okay,
not
devil,
in 2025.
Devil, you is a liar. You working overtime already in 2025. We just got started. You already on overtime.
We only 3 days in, and you
tell
already sent us in.
Watch this. Let me tell you something, nigga. Don't you come over here. What up, Carrington? Carrington, we already started.
Carrington is in the building.
Carrington is nippy in what? Waycross. Okay, by the time y'all get some weather. Okay, I can send you all the weather you need if you want me to, because there's still some snow out here. It's a little bit snow on the ground today.
Yeah, we had quite a few. Well, probably about a half an inch here.
Did you? Yeah, we had better that much too. It was just like a dusting, but
yeah,
it was more annoying than anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now that we didn't get the devil under control,
got the devil.
A mess. He done already kicking up. Let's get started.
The devil is busy.
Okay, he's job though. I can't follow him. He working overtime already in 2025. Okay, so we're gonna get this started. We don't have too many topics today. We're gonna get out of your way, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I got things to do. No, because I got for real. I got an investigation I need to finish for my own show tonight. But Kennard, wait a minute, Kennard. You in Chicago? Kennard.
I think is Kennard in Chicago? I think
so he just said it. He said snow here in Chicago too. Kennard.
Oh, look at you. Look, super producer trying to get a date.
Girl, I can't get one to save my life. I'm finna get up. I'm finna give up, man. The devil done won on that one. He hit me upside my head with that, and I'm done.
Kennard, are you married?
Okay, I'm done. Application's been open, and not a one came to this inbox. So whatever. But Kennard, yeah, I'm here too. So it's snow.
What now? Why you sounding all dry?
Okay.
Kennard, I'm here too.
Because that's how my phone
call the roll, Kennard.
That's how my phone sounding dry. Because that's why. Okay. But anyway, we're gonna get started. The first one is Shawan. I'm not doing this with you today. Okay. Now because you want to be ghetto over here on this channel. I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. You get back to your professional attire.
Professional, okay.
Producer likes lunch dates, and I do.
Okay.
Can't be with you after dark if we're not together.
Okay.
That's them religious rules. Can't be with you after dark. We got to do day. My grandma used to say things be happening after dark. You know.
Yeah.
Carrington, y'all don't want this snow. Y'all can't even drive in it. So I'm gonna let that go. All right, let's start. Shawan is up first. I'm guessing we should watch this. So that's what we're gonna do.
The sign on the door makes the closure clear, while inside customers are enjoying one last cocktail, one more meal at Lima.
It's just sad. It's just so sad.
The family-run restaurant in downtown Concord has been around for nearly 9 years and is now set to close permanently at the end of the month.
I mean, I love this place. It's like They're like family to us.
The owner telling us they haven't been able to fully bounce back from the cost of settling a recent discrimination lawsuit related to discounting drinks for women on its ladies' night.
A frivolous lawsuit that took us down, and it's these ambulance chasing lawyers.
Several similar lawsuits have been filed throughout the country, taking aim at variations of ladies' night, including earlier this year in Fresno, when its minor league baseball team was sued over a ladies' night promotion.
It was exactly that, discrimination over ladies' night.
Did it surprise you? Were you shocked by that?
I was a lot. Yeah. I've never I see ladies' night everywhere else.
According to the state, gender-based promotions like ladies' nights can land businesses in legal trouble, violating California's Civil Rights Act. Here at Lima, the cost of the lawsuit just piled on to an already tough time, with high inflation driving up the cost of getting these meals to the table.
With restaurants, it's already the profit margins are razor thin, and stuff like this does not help business at all. It's just, I don't know what should be done about it. Maybe the city or the state should change some rules to help out the small businesses.
And these customers agree.
It's very sad to see a lot of family-run places in downtown Concord disappearing.
And soon it won't be the same for these servers or staff here, soon to be out of a job.
I'm really, really disappointed and sad. I was getting really accustomed to the community and knowing all the regulars that come to the restaurant.
These regulars fitting in as much time as they can before the doors close on December 31st.
There's a lot of people that come here that enjoy this place, and this is the end of it.
Yeah. So basically, people or restaurants are getting sued because they have that ladies' night special. Or restaurants / bars, nightclubs. I think it's kind of upsetting because why would men show up if there's no ladies there? I mean, I don't know how you feel about it. I don't go out anymore, but I could just remember going out.
Well, obviously, I don't go out either. You just gonna drive this steak in any way you can this morning. I wasn't expecting this, but okay.
No, this is all about ladies. Now, you know how you go out with your girlfriends.
I just told you, obviously not. No, what is the law in California? Because they were talking about a law in California.
I guess it's discrimination to have certain discounts based off of gender.
Wow. Now,
I think it's like, okay, whoever's going after these companies or bars or whatever, they got to be gay. Some gay men. That's what I'm thinking. But why don't you have gay men's night? That's probably what
being messy.
Gotta be. What? Who else would do this?
Not you being messy. Awkward. Let me break this up. Hey, okay. Spag, good morning. How are you?
Hey, Spag.
Yeah, we're deep in tonight. I mean, today.
Deep in tonight.
I mean, we 13 minutes into the broadcast, and we just stepped in some doo-doo. But what? No women getting men filed this lawsuit. Whoop! Now, Kevin said. No woman getting man filed this lawsuit.
Like, I didn't find no man. They said it was ladies' night, and I didn't find no man.
Oh my God!
Carrington said it was false advertisement. You see,
Lord Jesus, y'all are lit this morning. Did y'all get enough sleep? What happened? I don't know. Don't let Shawan bait y'all. I don't know what's going on with her today. I didn't actually check the temperature of the room before we started this. Good morning, Jim C. But anyway, we're here. Listen, we're here now. Nothing we can do about it now. We're here. I strictly asked about the law, and she said, "What did you say?"
I said it got to be. The people that's filing these lawsuits, they got to be gay. What was about this lawsuit?
I'm feeling like I can't answer that portion. I feel like I can't answer that portion.
Okay.
But when I was in college, there were loads of ladies' nights, and it
Yeah,
was
that's
to
what I'm
simply
saying.
attract the ladies to the
Mm.
establishment so that there would be an even ratio of
Yep.
men to women.
Yep.
So this has been a common practice,
Mhm.
far as I know, um, since then. And I didn't think that I don't feel like offended. Let's say, well, where I'm from, they used to have this thing where they didn't advertise it, but guys would get in before 11 and women had to pay sometimes.
Mhm.
It would be reversed, but nobody ever have complained about a women's night.
Mhm.
So to speak to your theory,
Mhm.
uh it's an option. I don't know uh if that is viable. I haven't,
Mhm.
you know, reached out to the establishment to find out.
Mhm.
Nor have I seen the filing to know, but it's possible.
Mhm.
I feel like right now in 2025, all things are possible because we are
Mhm.
experiencing so many things. And we're
Mhm.
just, what, 3 days in
3 days in. Oh
2025.
my goodness.
And
Three
so
days
many
in.
things are going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that the people acting like it's a devastation
Mhm.
because what are the people gonna do? They're going to close down because of the lawsuit and they're going to reopen under a different.
A different name. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's just what they're going to do. And
Yeah.
they're going to let you know via social media that, hey, we are this restaurant now. This is, and word is going to get out. People are going to come back. They may even open in the same spot. I
Mhm.
guarantee it.
Mhm.
So, while that's awkward, um, I don't know. Now they're going to have to come up with a lot more creative marketing.
Mm. Mhm.
In
Mhm.
California, those laws are crazy. I mean, yeah, it's going to
Mhm.
make it tougher for the businesses.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If I was them, I would. They should have been keeping their eye on that government. Now
We
we are
learning.
learning that
We
we should
learning.
keep an eye on government because how did that law slip in on you, business owners, and you were not down
And
to
you
the
wasn't,
council meeting?
yeah, you wasn't aware of it and you didn't put your vote in or whatever. Put
Right?
your
How did you
comment in.
not know? Who put that on the books? Was it somebody that you donated to their campaign? You need to go find out.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So, this again speaks to, yeah, no, you got to be paying attention to your government, especially when you're a business owner. Um,
Well, just as kind of on topic, but kind of off topic. So I forget, it was a black. They promote businesses to get like grants and not necessarily scholarships, but like business funding. Um, but it's mainly for black entrepreneurs, and somebody actually sued them too
wow.
for race discrimination. So
Right now,
all the like, oh, having we have this black organization, we're focusing on black businesses. People are starting to sue against that. People are starting to sue against woman organization. We have laws, or not laws, but grants for women owned businesses. They're starting to sue against that too. So it's getting kind of crazy.
child. Good morning, Cheryl Day. Prayers to you. Listen, I hope that the bill is indeed minor.
Yeah.
And you are very close to me in Romeoville. I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
Very close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Prayers to you. Stay warm. Stay safe. Keep talking to people a minimum because people out here getting crazy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like right now people are just so happy. Any time they feel like they see
An opportunity to sue.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that they're going to try to weasel in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me get this money, this easy, quick money. Maybe the judge will, rule in my favor
Mm-hmm.
and I'll get a couple of thousand. or I get like a few 100,000.
Right.
Like, wow, okay, child. But
Hmm.
these are the times that we are living in. So here we go. This is YouTube. Is this this video about this? I need to play this.
Oh, I can't remember if that video's about that
Okay, well,
either.
let's see.
Let's see.
Looks like it.
I do have the article up though.
Okay. Let me take this sound up. Not belly fat. What? Y'all need to get these commercials together. I am so tired. Here, let me bring the article up. Oh,
Okay. You got it.
another commercial. Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I want to see.
Right.
Y'all go and get y'all an LL Bean jacket. All right, here we go. You gotta read everything, so we might as well read it.
Okay. So
I'm gonna bring the article up over here.
okay, it's basically saying that the NYPD's top cop Jeffrey Madry abruptly resigns after allegedly demanding underlining performing sexual favors, including to kiss his wanker in exchange for overtime. Now, I don't know if you remember this.
What?
This
Girl, read this line right here.
which one?
He wanted. Scroll down past that first.
He wanted to have anal and yeah. And
Do
yeah. and beep and beep
okay,
and
it seems
beep.
like to me you don't have to go to Dubai to get an egg and what is happening?
No, but so the crazy thing about this, so he abruptly resigned, right? And I guess because the girl that they found this allegation now, or this allegation came about, this girl that was being investigated, I guess somebody revealed that she made over $200,000 in overtime. $200,000 in overtime. The lady in the picture.
Let me take this off the screen so y'all can see me.
The lady in the picture. She
Because
made
that's
over.
what you gotta do for overtime, and she made a $200,000.
So and it sounds like in the article, I'm not going to read the article fully, but it sounds like she was like, no, it's not really my fault. Even though I made $200,000, she clocked in like 400,000, 400,500.
Girl, you better clock that.
And so she was like, oh, no, but it was his fault because he made me have oral and anal.
Did he make you?
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I need to know. Did he make you? Now I feel like saying, did he do it?
Did he do it? But no, listen to this part. I'll tell you that. So her name is Epps. Recently made headlines as the NYPD's top earner, pulling in a whopping $400,000, including a $204,000 overtime alone last year. Okay, for her administrative job.
That's
now,
why her teeth look brown. I cannot believe this. You know what, Shawan?
What?
First of all, why am I walking into this with you this morning? I should have put this at the end. Next time, I'm gonna put your stuff at the end because I couldn't
believe it.
I don't be looking at your stuff, and y'all are getting my natural reaction because I didn't now I'm gonna have to chaperone Shawan through this because I just be putting her stuff on there, and now look at me.
Carrington put too much Johnson's beans.
This man can't even see his Johnson. Did y'all see the picture of him? I know you lying.
Girl.
I know. Look at him.
I'm just going to read an insert of her encounters.
Wait a minute.
I'm just going to read this.
And this is her. This is her.
This is her, yeah. She said, he said he had a dream effing me in my beep.
He don't want no Lord Jesus.
I said, but Chief, you're the chief of the department. He rubbed his chest. his work pants were open, and he was like, but I'm still a in. I don't believe this part. I think he was nigga, but they wrote it as Nigger. So he said
So
in.
you the Django? You are the Django at this point? This is how you talking about yourself? Oh,
He referred to himself as the hard R, and you look good. So then it
Is this
goes.
what y'all be saying? Let me rescind my applications because ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Then she says he bent me over the arm of the couch when I tried to back away, but he was still telling me,
And
just
you
let
let
me.
him.
This is what I said. Just let me put it in a little bit. She
Lord have
recalled breaking down in sobs. Okay, number one, you're the top cop. Normally, women are not. If you're a cop, was like the commissioner or something like that. But she was over a lot of people at the time. You're not wearing a skirt to
What
work.
makes
You
you
wearing
what
pants.
makes you a top cop? Do we know?
Oh, so she was like a lieutenant or a captain oh no, she was a chief. She was a chief of a certain department. A chief of department, city's top cop. House of chief of patrol. So she was chief of patrol.
No, you was not. You was listen. You was definitely not no chief of patrol. We know what you was patrolling.
Yeah, that's what I said. So you're saying you already had a high rank, and you said he forced you to do this. Now, it wasn't just one time. They had over
$200,000. Of course, it wasn't just one time.
but she's acting like she's a victim. She said they had 12 sexual encounters. Intercourse encounters, not
First
just.
of all, this right here says, I'm skipping down a little bit.
Okay.
There was a trip that I paid for.
Yeah, she
for
paid for a trip.
$2,700. She recalled. He said, make it look like a gift. He was a whole script of what to say to his wife.
Yep.
Lord have mercy. And these are the people that are under Eric Adams.
Hey, Eric Adams.
These are the people that Eric Adams picked. Now, y'all see why little stinker booty got to get out of office? Because look, it's the company you keep. Ma'am, what type of victim are you getting $200,000 worth of overtime, allegedly doing these things?
A high paid hoe.
Y'all is y'all is a hot mess express, and we just got 3 days into 2025.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So now they got the interim chief of police, which is a woman. She's firing everybody. Anybody that she heard about some type of crazy allegations, they getting fired. She was appointed. She was appointed by Eric Adams.
She up here doing a show might need to be fired too, because ain't no telling what's going on. So many people around him have been indicted for various things. They need an outside person appointed. They don't even need to be appointing anyone. This is just like Dalton. They don't need to let him appoint anyone, first of all. And they don't need
the governor should step in at that point. But Kathy Hochul, she's not one of those type of.
New York, if you're listening to the unpopular opinion, you need to get rid of your governor too.
Yeah, Kathy Hochul, she's something else too.
Okay, because what ain't no way in the world you sitting up there looking at this mess occurring, and you're like Eric Adams getting indicted left and right. People close to him getting indicted left and right. The top cop is a John.
Top cop.
The top cop under him is a madam. What? Absolutely not. Child, you know what? Your stuff gonna be last next time, because I'm so thrown off. In 2025, get in the corner, because we 3 days in and this is what you're serving me. Absolutely not.
That's my stories for today. I think I got another one, but yeah, that's
No, save it. Save it and let me get 10 days at least into 2025. You save it. Because no. This is ridiculous.
Cheryl Day, why you only saying thank you, super producer? Why not thank you, Shawan? What up with that, Cheryl?
Because you're ridiculous. Because you're ridiculous. You're welcome, Cheryl Day. Okay? Because you're ridiculous. And she knows it. She's like, my super producer would never. And not this early in the morning. No, ma'am. Okay, thank you. I sure wouldn't.
Ooh, that was hilarious. Your reaction was like,
she just poured my coffee and our toast. I'm glad I didn't make me no coffee this morning because I could have. I started to, but then I was like, no, because no, I just something inside said Shawan's gonna be unhinged on this show today. I said, no, I think I want to keep my computer clean. And
my computer clean.
Yeah. Because I definitely would have spit out a child. Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
Now moving on to something that makes more sense.
Now you know you be having no, not this face. This don't make no sense. I know this story gonna be off the chain with a face like that.
Okay. You know what? Let me play this.
Asking the question, what would you do if you checked your bank account and suddenly found out you were a millionaire? That happened to a former Louisiana sheriff's dispatcher, and instead of notifying the bank, well, she quickly moved the cash into another account, used it to buy a home and an SUV. Kellen Spadoni, who you see here, was arrested for theft, and tonight is facing a lawsuit from Charles Schwab after she ignored several of their attempts, they say, to contact her and get the money back. Night court is now in session with civil rights attorney Robert Patillo and criminal defense attorney Brian Claypool. Welcome to you both.
Thanks, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Let's start here with Exhibit A. On February 23rd, Schwab meant to transfer $82.56 into a Fidelity brokerage account, services account, but the company instead transferred $1,205,619. Court records said. So, Robert, is their mistake?
Thank you.
It's their mistake, but that does not mean you have a legal right to that that amount of money. Even best case scenario, if you were able to keep it, good luck explaining to the IRS where $1.2 million came from and paying the taxes on that. This is no different than finding someone's wallet and deciding to keep it when they ask for it back. Or if a Brinks truck accidentally dropped money off at your door, it does not mean that you are legally entitled to it. There's legal precedents on it where people back in the old days would cash those Publishers Clearinghouse checks that came to your house and occasionally bank to allow the transaction to go through. But then later on, when they figured out the funds were not there, they would reverse it. So though I understand that most people don't have sympathy for big banks in situations like this, you don't have a legal right to it, and you're going to end up getting in more trouble than it's worth.
It sounds like she is right now, innocent until proven guilty, but facing a lot of charges. Exhibit B, then, we go to. The company argues in its lawsuit that Spadoni's account contract with Schwab, now this came from the Charles Schwab account, includes an agreement that if a client receives an overpayment of funds, the client is required to return the full amount. Brian.
Well, Shannon, first thing I'm going to do in the morning, I'm running over to Charles Schwab. I'm setting up my account there, and then fingers crossed, I get $1 million. Anyway, all kidding aside, last time I checked, we have a criminal court of law, not a moral court of law. And morally, this woman is incorrect, and she should do the right thing and transfer the money back. But the law is on her side, believe it or not. And I think it's going to trump that agreement that she signed, that she probably didn't even know what she signed. Probably didn't even know what she read. But real quick. Theft, felony theft is the charge. That means that this woman had to deprive money of someone
maliciously
else without their consent. Charles Schwab sent her the money. So that charge is going to get dropped. The last charge against her is bank wire fraud. Again, she has to show an intent to deprive Charles Schwab of money. Last time I checked, Charles Schwab made a mistake and sent the money to her. So in the real world, she might walk free and she might have $1.2 million and she might have a wrongful termination case against the sheriff's department for firing her. They shouldn't have done that.
Oh, and she got a
Well,
lawsuit
she's got
against
a
the
world of
sheriff's
trouble to
department.
fight her
Collect
way
your
out of
coins in
now. I mean, Brian,
2025.
maybe she'll call you up. You are the defense attorney of all defense attorneys. You've made your case. Robert has made his. And we're told, by the way, detectives have been able to get back about 75% of the money. So maybe there'll be some goodwill there. I don't know. Robert and Brian, thank you for your very effective lawyering. We'll leave it.
I can stop it right there, baby. I don't need the rest of y'all commentary. Listen here. Let me tell you this.
It wasn't her fault.
Thank you.
That was a blessing.
Come on. Whose song was that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that?
It ain't my fault.
That's mystical right there on
Yeah.
you. Okay. First of all, Charles Schwab, this was your mistake. And
Yeah.
guess what you should have to do?
A very specific
Eat
mistake,
it,
Maya.
because you should have to eat it, because guess what? Them overdraft fees and all of that stuff that y'all be charging should be the illegal. And listen, one thing I like about this lady, one thing that she did not do was squander the money. When she got the money, she purchased a home outright. She purchased a vehicle to get to work. I mean, this right here is what you do when somebody, when
Bless
God,
you.
because I know this is what she said, when God bless you.
Ooh.
Okay, as only He can. This is what
Only.
you go out
Hallelujah.
and you secure the bag and your future. You get you a place to live so you'll never be out on the street again. You get you
Hallelujah.
a car so that you can drive to that job that God bless you with.
Amen.
So, salute to you, ma'am. Salute to you.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Get your
Thank you,
money
Jesus.
and go hire this man that just came on this news thing as your lawyer.
I know she
'Cause
needs to
listen,
hire him, right?
Get all your money back, even the money that the detectives took back. You get your money back.
Get that money
Okay?
back.
Because
Yeah, I
whoever
do.
was sitting at that keyboard for Charles Schwab at that reconciliation table and
They
let
probably
that
did
go
that on
through,
purpose.
they the ones that should be fired.
Yeah, they
Okay?
did that
And you
on
go
purpose.
get your job back, or you sue them for firing you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you still sit at home and figure out what you're gonna do. Cause you can't, because the home belongs to you.
Yeah.
What Carrington say? Take that put that A1 sauce on it, rub it on that chest. Y'all so crazy. Good morning, Samantha Womack. We bringing out people, the stars today.
Samantha.
Okay, good morning. How are you?
Samantha, how are you? Are we saying her name right?
I hope.
Sam.
I mean, she got a lot of accents. So let's just say Samantha with the accents.
Samantha with the
Samantha with the accents.
The
Okay.
fancy Samantha. Okay.
Okay.
We got a fancy Samantha in the building.
Listen, so lady, salute to you. That's what I'm gonna say. Because listen, if it had been your mistake, they would have crucified you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They would have charged you exchange fees and transfer fees.
Sure day on Fridays. Don't come over here on Fridays because we lit. Okay, it's the runaround. We running around. Okay. But yeah, that to me, that's a Charles Schwab problem. And they the ones gonna have to explain it to their investors. I don't know. But how did this lady maliciously take something that was given to her? Explain it. Make any sense to me.
It make sense.
Because she don't
make no sense.
And she didn't have access to the release button. She didn't have access to none of that. Okay. She didn't release it. Whoever did release it, listen, you working for God. You working for God.
The person that typed in $1,206,14.
Next time you'll have your glasses on and you won't be tired.
Is sending out blessings.
Okay. And not you
to the ordinary people.
Okay. Because it ain't on me, it's in me. This how y'all pastors be sounding. Putting all these things together don't make no sense. All right.
Make no sense.
Amen. What? Anyway.
It's not on you, it's in you. Okay.
That's a little side note. Just a little side note for you. Whatever. Okay. That's how y'all pastors be sounding. Y'all need to find a better church. But anyway, I digress. We are really off
Uh,
the chain because X has gotten 20 people on it now. X, good morning. Y'all still ain't gonna send nobody. Anyway,
Exes need to send a
yeah. So they're
representative.
just y'all heard the defense lawyer. I mean, y'all heard the man. He
Yeah.
said, yeah. And I don't think they're gonna win either because she didn't breach none of that.
No, she didn't.
She didn't breach any
She
of
didn't
that.
create no. She didn't break no laws or anything. So
Listen,
I'm rooting
listen,
for her.
I'm rooting for her because she did the right thing with the money. She didn't go out there and splurge it and start taking vacations. She purchased a home to secure her housing. She purchased a vehicle so she could get to work. Okay? I'm just saying. I can't, in this case, Charles Schwab, eat it.
Yeah, they need to eat that.
Okay, eat it and get that lady back that money that them detectives came and got too.
the 75% of recovery.
Okay,
Yeah,
and if you don't, she should get to keep the home and the SUV, and you going about your business, and she going about hers.
Yeah, leave that lady alone.
And then she could turn her attention to the sheriff department. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a track on this story because, yeah, that's amazing. All right, where we going now? Let's see. Oh, child, this right here.
Oh
Yeah,
my
y'all look at
goodness.
this. Let's watch this.
Police on scene tell me this was a brawl that involved at least 100 students here in Inglewood STEM High School, the fray spilling onto multiple floors. Cell video shows the hallway disorder following a large brawl inside Inglewood STEM High School. We blurred the video to protect the minors' identities. Chicago police responding by the units.
At this school, every time you turn around, it's fights all the time.
Chopper video showing one person being dragged out of the school Friday morning following what police described was a massive fight of at least 100 students on 3 different floors. Corey Johnson says his 15-year-old son saw the fight as it unfolded and was briefly handcuffed while police calmed the crowd.
He said it was a girl fight at first, and then just it got so big that everybody started fighting.
Parents quickly responding to pick up their children, including Kenyatta Porter, who says she learned her daughter might have been involved.
She done had so many altercations, and actually she was supposed to fight today. So I'm up here to
And
see
you
what's
sent
going
her to
on.
school?
My daughter
What are
had
you
called me, told me it was a huge fight at her school, and they had the building on lockdown, and she could not get dismissed until I come and pick her up.
Junita McCoy tells us her daughter claims another student sprayed mace in the hallway, causing a frenzy.
She say, I have to go to the bathroom and wash my face because my face had mace all in it. She was walking to her classroom.
Police did not provide information on how many students might have been taken into custody, but did tell me there were no guns or knives involved and that only some students sustained minor injuries. As tense moments eased inside the school, the concern for parents remained.
I feel like if you have the officers in the school, then that'll kind of deter all of that type of behavior.
One parent tells me her niece was taken into police custody. We have reached out to Chicago Police and CPS for comment, but have not heard back. In Inglewood, I'm Drew Ward, ABC 7 Eyewitness.
What took me out, she said she was supposed to fight today. Like it was a normal
Like it was scheduled.
every Tuesday.
Mom, 6 bell, I gotta fight. I'm sorry for laughing at this, but
That is crazy.
So I brought this story out because I just want people to start seeing. First of all, I homeschool my kids because this not only happens in the city, it's starting to happen in the suburbs. But I brought this story out because how do we help our children? When the parents saying she was supposed to fight today. So I'm confused as to why I'm being called because she told me about the fight. What you want me to do? What are we doing? What do we need to do? First of all, I feel like there's too many children at that school. 3 floors, all of them filled. How many children go to that school? You mean
It
to tell
looks
me,
like a large school.
but
A
you mean
large
to
school.
tell me all of this money that flows through the school board and nobody said we need to build another school because it's starting to be too many children in this school?
Well, you know, your boy Brandon Johnson closed down a whole bunch of schools.
Well,
So
everybody
between
on the
him and
school,
Lori Lightfoot, they closed down a
everybody on the
bunch of
school
schools.
board has quit. Just
Mhm.
because you close some down don't mean that you shouldn't rebuild a few. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's tells something about our parenting style because, and maybe you'll agree with me or not, but um when you have a parent that don't know how to deal well with disagreements or stuff like that, so they mimic their parents. So if their parents is out there, oh, my mom or my dad handled it in this manner, this is how I'm going to handle disputes. So I think it's basically the parents' fault that our kids don't know how to deal with disagreements. It's like you don't have to fight just because whatever the case may be. It doesn't have to end up in a brawl. But I don't know.
Kennard says the children can help themselves by getting a job. They got too much idle time.
Mhm.
This was in the middle of school day, though, Kennard. So, I
Mhm.
mean, and I don't know that. I'm not saying they shouldn't get a job. I'm just saying that I don't know that that is gonna make a difference because a a, a bully is gonna be a bully.
Mhm.
These children are gonna have disagreements in school. This person not gonna like that person. It's just bound to happen.
Mhm.
So for me, I think I agree partially with what you're saying as far as their parents watching their parents
Mhm.
solve conflict and disagreement. However,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go back to the
Too many
school board,
kids.
too many kids, but also the school board
Mhm.
not reading the room of these or the hallways of these schools and trying to see what is needed as far as help for these children. Because if you got what do they call them? What do they call the classes that are
Secure.
not their core classes?
Oh, electives.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you need to start offering electives like resolution conflict.
Oh yeah, conflict resolution.
Yeah,
Yeah, those would
conflict
be good
resolution
good classes.
and how to work with others. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the things, it's just the times that we live in. These are the things that these kids need in these schools. Financial budgeting,
Mhm.
management,
Mhm.
how to
Yeah.
purchase a property, what you need, credit score class. These are things that these kids need.
Mhm. Mhm.
So while it is parenting, you can't change the parenting because they only doing what they know.
Mhm.
So they're going to have to encounter someone that knows more than their parents know,
Mhm.
and that might only take place at school.
Yeah.
So to me, these are all things that are, but you can't do any of that if there's chaos with the adults. You get chaos, this whole school board done resign, and you got a mayor that is causing chaos. So you absolutely are not focused on the children and what you should be focused on, because these people are having adult situations and conflicts with each other. The adults acting just as bad as the children.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. I think that that is a very dangerous situation for these children, especially the ones that had nothing to do with the fight, right? They're just trying to get from one class to another, the children that's doing the right thing. And they come out into the hallway, mace being sprayed, fights everywhere.
Mhm. Yeah.
Child.
Mhm.
These children, we need to get back to what is important, not be arguing with each other like
Right.
this is some pissing contest.
Right.
Let me see what this is. Oh, I'm gonna play this. This is a man spiking a woman's drink at the bar. This is another reason why super producer don't go out. Look at this. The music taking me out too. You see what he did?
Yeah. Is she with somebody?
She's talking to somebody, but he's steady putting
Stuff in
pills
her drink.
in her drink.
That's creepy.
Weirdo. Listen, y'all be safe when y'all go out here.
He might be a serial killer.
To these clubs. I don't know. But this is the one reason why, listen, if somebody's standing beside me and I turn my head and I don't keep my focus on my drink, bartender, can you give me another one? Because ain't no way. That's crazy.
I always have my drink in my hand.
That too. That
and-
too. But why should you go out somewhere and not be able to set your drink on the counter without a fool putting something
Trying
in?
to spike it, yeah.
They should find out who that man is and lock him up because he is a danger and a menace to society.
I hope she made it home okay.
I do too. But who knows? I don't know because they didn't tell. But y'all saw it. This is why the super producer don't go. That's why I'm taking applications. But if you're out with someone and they don't keep their drink in their hand and they set it down, don't you let them drink it. You say, girl, get another one. Or, hey, man, don't do
Because
that.
I
Because
wasn't
women can
watching
do it
it.
too.
Yeah, I wasn't watching your drink. You better get
Okay, yeah. And I don't, you know, sometimes I don't. I be trying to watch, you know, the crowd more so
right,
because
yeah.
now you don't know what's going to happen when you're out.
Yeah.
Child. Oof.
That's crazy.
Now look at here. $300 million lifeline handed to the farmers struggling to stay afloat. USDA delivers final boost under Inflation Reduction Act. Where is my boost?
You know, I have a problem with this. One of the guys that I work with to write grants for, he owns a farm. He actually owns several lots in Detroit. They're urban farms. And you know, he goes to these neighborhood associations. You know how your city would say, "Oh, we got some grant or some funding available." So at the last minute, in the 24th hour of 2024, they came and said, "Oh, we got this funding available. You need to, you know, get your application in." And I only had a week to put this information in. But I'm thinking to myself, these are farmers old, and they'll be like older people that's not really tech savvy, and they're telling them, "Oh, we got this money available, come and get it." And they don't have all the paperwork, or they're not as tech savvy to put in the information to, you know, reap the benefits of these grants. So I think it's just like a slap in the face, because I'm pretty sure most of that $300 million was lost because they couldn't, you know, the people that applied for it didn't necessarily qualify for it because they didn't put the proper paperwork in.
Listen, do they need $300 million? What about us suffering out here? Could they have gotten 150 million and we got 150 million? I'm just asking, because I don't be eating. My kids got peanut allergy. I don't be eating too many peanuts, pecans, those type things. And I do know that the government does pay certain farms to grow certain things
and not grow certain things.
Right. Right. And so do they need 300? Like, is this some sort of money washing thing? Because like you said, most of them are not going to make the deadline. Most of them are not going to pick up the forms because they're not tech savvy, or they don't know where to go to get the forms. They don't know who to apply to. And so the money just gone disappear. Is it going to disappear? Where is it going to go? See, these are the things that I'm starting to ask myself with these people these senators and these representatives putting together these packages. Where did the money actually go if everybody didn't come and claim it, little stinker booties?
I guess they lose the money. But you know,
Well,
like you
where
said,
do it go?
where does it go? It's almost like a laundering thing
That's what I'm
because
saying. It's a money washing.
it,
You're saying that you're setting it aside for the farmers, right? So nobody is checking. Nobody is saying, hey, how much of that $300 million do y'all have left? Because if you have any left, we need it over here.
well, another problem with the opera funds, and this is the biggest gripe that I have with Detroit, city of Detroit and Flint. Like if you look at Flint, their use of the opera funds, most of the people that was on that city council, their nonprofit benefited from the opera funds, and then they had other nonprofits coming from outside of the city applying for those opera funds, and they was actually approving those people instead of the people that's like inside of the city.
And let's be
Now,
real, most of those people was probably their friends and family
their
members
friends
that
and
they said,
families, or they were
hey,
on
they
the
not they
board.
not applying for this money. Y'all come and
Like
get it and we're
come
gonna
and
give it
get
to
it.
you.
Yep. And then in the city of Detroit, they have it where, you know, they do these like grant cycles, like the first phase, second phase, third phase. And specifically in the farming industry, they would come out, oh, we got this city block whatever revitalization program, and you could apply for this grant. Then you come, and then they don't use the money, but then you see a lot of money that's being invested in the downtown area and not necessarily the inner city area where all the black folks is living. So, and that's another problem. So it's like, who is actually reaping the benefits of this grant or this money or this opera fund money that they said, oh, we got $300 million. Well, who's getting it? Because not the people.
Money is going unchecked. It's being
Mm-hmm.
sent and left.
Mm-hmm.
And so the people that are in charge of it, this in 2025, y'all need to start paying attention to these things and start asking, writing your U.S. representatives and your senators and saying, hey, where is this money?
Yeah,
Where did it go?
And how can we apply for it? Where
Did
is
everybody
it at?
did everybody
Yeah.
apply for it and the $300 million is gone?
Yeah.
Because if not, we got some youth programs out here that
needs
need
to
some
be
money.
funded. Yeah. Yeah.
But anywho, child, I digress. I just wanted to point that out to y'all. Why did they need so much money? But anyhow. Now look at this. Bernie Madoff's victims to receive final payout totaling $131 million. If you don't know what this is, who this person is, let me read this. The fund dispersing money to victims of Bernie Madoff's legendary Ponzi scheme began on the 10th. This was the 10th of December. No, this was I can't remember what month. And final distribution on Monday, putting another $131 million in the pockets of swindled investors. Let me go to this article. When was this article written tonight? Okay, so December. So December the 10th was
the final distribution.
Mm-hmm. But it says 23,000 victims worldwide are receiving payments, bringing their total recoveries to 94% of their losses. Most of these victims were small investors who lost less than $500,000 in fraud, according to federal prosecutors. Since the collapse of Madoff's investment house and his 2009 guilty plea, the Madoff Victim Fund has paid more than $4 billion to nearly 41,000 victims in 127 countries.
Didn't know he had that many people invested in him.
He was sentenced to 150 years in prison, where he died in 2021.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now listen to me. The reason why I brought this out was, so you guys know with Ponzi schemes, they're robbing Peter to pay Paul, and they're mostly spending the money on extravagant things. Where did this man get $4 billion to pay these people back? Because Ponzi schemes normally start out with the person not even having $1,000. They might have $5,000 to start the Ponzi scheme.
So his was he was an actual investor. You know, what do you call them? I forget. They have a certain name to them. But what his problem was, he was doing bad investments.
So
Even
where did
though,
he get $4 billion to pay these people back?
well, he probably either another Ponzi scheme or one of his investments.
Probably from some of these ARPA funds that ain't nobody collecting.
Oh, the government. No,
Because
or probably one of his investments did turn paying out, because I remember I
at
watched the
least one of them
documentary.
do, but $4 billion.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
what I said. Allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
probably some of these ARPA funds, because these people absolutely know people in politics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where you get $4 billion, little stank of booty, and you didn't even have probably $400,000 in the bank.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then another thing, if the government confiscated whatever his assets or whatever, and they probably put it in some type of investment account and let it grow too, so they'll be
So the
able to pay
government's
it.
stealing too.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for
basically,
that.
if you really think about it,
Okay.
when you have to pay restitution, when you Wednesday, when I think, what was the article? Oh, so what is the guy's name? Anywho, whoever I was talking about, he ended up going to jail. He had to serve 18 months. Oh, Peter from Real Housewives from Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so he had to pay almost $5 million. He was $2.5 million behind in taxes, but he had to pay another $2.5 million in restitution. So essentially, why does the government need an extra $2.5 million? So they're going to invest that money and do whatever they want to do it. So it's like essentially the government is basically stealing money from people too. Like, why? So you're going to charge me 100% fees if I couldn't afford the taxes before? Why would you charge me 100% fees? You know I broke the law, but still, come on now. I couldn't afford it. So if I could afford it, you gonna still charge me that? You know, and to me, it's like, on taxes, I think taxes are a little bit different than what Bernie is doing, or he did. You know, he actually stole from people.
Absolutely. But y'all need to keep your eyes open, I'm telling you.
Girl, everybody be trying to get rich quick.
We got 3 more stories, so we're gonna get through this. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this weekend?
Okay, so a little bit more about the Las Vegas attack outside the Trump Hotel with this Cybertruck explosion. We know the person who was inside that Cybertruck, they are right now the only person who died in this explosion, but it did injure 7 others. And police are looking into this as a possible act of terror. Now, Tesla CEO Elon Musk tweeted out a response saying in part that the explosion was caused by very large fireworks and or a bomb and is unrelated to the vehicle itself. Let's go to Brian Will, who's a reporter for our CBS partner KLAS, and he has reports on details of the bombing and what police have uncovered so far.
Good morning, Liz. We're learning new details about the Cybertruck explosion here in Las Vegas and about the person in this case, that he was a former Green Beret. Now, the investigation into the Cybertruck continues and stretches into Colorado. We're learning that 37-year-old Matthew Livesberger rented the Cybertruck there. He was also an active duty U.S. service member who was serving in Germany at the time, but was on leave at Colorado at the time. Relatives confirmed he rented a Cybertruck and also tell us his wife had not heard from him for several days. Right now, investigators are on the scene at his condo in Colorado Springs, and FBI Denver has confirmed they are investigating ties to the case here in Las Vegas. The attack came just hours after celebrations on the Las Vegas Strip for New Year's had wrapped up, which means not many people were out and around the Strip on New Year's Day. Law enforcement used surveillance video and GPS data to track the truck, which came from Colorado and arrived here in Las Vegas at 7:30 on New Year's Day. The vehicle can be tracked driving around the strip for nearly an hour in what appears to be some sort of recon before pulling up in front of Trump International Hotel. Then 20 seconds later, the blast rocked the front of Trump Tower. The bed of the truck, according to Metro Police, contained gas canisters, camping fuel, and large firework mortars. It's still not clear how the explosives were ignited, and last night the sheriff said they had not processed the vehicle, but it had been towed away from the scene. Now, the similarities in this case between New Orleans and Las Vegas are striking. Same day, same rental service, the car-sharing app Turo, and both involve U.S. military servicemen who served in Afghanistan around the same time. The main difference here in Las Vegas is what authorities say is an isolated incident, and there is no indication that it is linked to ISIS at this time. Now, Las Vegas Metro Police and the FBI are coordinating the investigation here, and you can see some of that this morning with Las Vegas Metro Police still on scene and some of the area cordoned off. Now, the hotel is closed to guests who have not checked in yet, and we expect a presser in the coming hours and days with more details in this case. Reporting outside Trump Tower, Brian Will, CBS News.
Now, let me tell you where I have the few problems. They are saying that this is not an act of a terroristic act, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing where I have the problem is, and then Elon Musk came out and said it wasn't a Tesla truck issue, which I don't know why he felt that was the most important thing to say.
Because the way
At
they
that
was
point.
writing their headlines.
Yeah,
when they first
well,
put
that's
their
still
headlines,
not
like,
the
oh,
most
Tesla
important.
truck on
Right. It's
fire or
still,
some
to
shit.
me, it's still not the most important thing to say when you're now a representative of the government. The most important thing.
No, he's not a representative of the government.
Why?
You
He's
can't
working
say
for.
that.
He's working in the government.
Well, no, those he's supposed to be the Department of Government Efficiency, but
Okay,
that
but
department has not
he's
became.
working. He's working in the government. That's a government
Well,
position.
no,
So I feel
but
like he
the
should.
department Doge hasn't been created yet, so we can't just say he's
Well,
a government
I don't see why
representative
not.
of
The
the
man is
government.
appointing people to his cabinet. This is what's going to happen. That's what he said. Now, I feel like the most important thing he should have said was, well, thankfully, a lot more people were not hurt or harmed. And then the things that I really have an issue with is, then he said that the truck was full of fireworks and it wasn't a terroristic act. However, when fireworks are lit off, they make whistling sounds. They're like, and they go shooting off everywhere, and you can see the actual fireworks. You did not see any of that. You didn't see any of that
With the
in the
fireworks?
explosion, right? I did not see
I
any.
I saw some fireworks.
No, I'm not saying that you didn't see any fireworks, like there was none. But if they're stating it as if it was like a truckload of fireworks, that was no. I don't see that, because I feel like things should have been shooting everywhere. A lot more people should have been hurt, because those fireworks would have been going everywhere. So I feel like somebody is lying. I feel like somebody is lying about this not being a terroristic act. Number one, this man was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Germany,
Mm-hmm.
and he was here on leave.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're going to be finding out in the coming days that this man may have been involved in some sort of espionage, as is the man in New Orleans. Did you hear them say that the two incidents happened on the same day, around the same time? Both military people.
Mm-hmm.
D, I know, right? The sound effects. Dope. Around the same time. I don't see how these are not acts of terrorism somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're going to be finding out things about these soldiers in the next coming days that's going to let us know that there is some sort of breach somewhere, that something is happening.
I agree with you. I think they're lying, but I don't think we don't agree with what they're lying about. Number one, this guy, they said he shot himself before the fireworks were detonated. Number two, you're a Green Beret. If you wanted to blow up something, I'm pretty sure he's able to make or makeshift a IED. He's in
But
the
did he
Green Beret.
access because he's coming from Germany?
It doesn't matter if he had access. He's in the Green Beret.
No, I
This is
mean,
the most elitist of the elite
he's not
military
MacGyver, though.
mean.
But he's not MacGyver.
He might as
And
well be
when I
MacGyver.
say
He's a
access,
Green Beret. You know,
say
the type of training they receive is
But when I
not
say
the
access, I
same
mean
training.
access to explosives, access to C4, access to a detonator.
Well,
Do you
look,
have
the
access to
guy was
those?
the guy that was in New Orleans. He was an IT guy, and he had IEDs.
I'm saying.
I'm just saying we're trying to compare. The guy in New Orleans, he had 2 IEDs.
The guy in Vegas,
and
he did what he had to
he
do.
was an IT guy.
He MacGyvered. What he had
That's
to
not
MacGyver.
that's a
I
failed
don't see the
MacGyver
difference.
system, and I think we
I don't
need
see the
to.
difference. We talking about difference in explosions. They was, to me, allegedly two terroristic acts.
I'm not saying that it
done in
wasn't
2 different ways.
terroristic. I'm not saying it wasn't a terrorist act. I'm saying, come on now, you're saying I'm going to blow. If it was this guy they said it was, I don't believe it was the guy they said it was. I think it's a big cover up. But if they're saying it's this guy, this Green Beret that's been in the military for about 15, 20 years, you're telling me a Green Beret does not know how to make a bomb or an IED
I'm
off of
not telling you
materials
that
that you
he.
could find over the internet?
I'm
Just
not.
a makeshift
That's
bomb.
if
All
he
you
had
need is
time.
a pipe and some nails and some
That's
gunpowder.
that's if he had time, though. That's if he
You
had time
he
to order
drove
those.
from Colorado. What do you mean? He
No,
drove
I'm
from
saying
Colorado.
that's still if he had to have time. He had to order these things. You're talking about right now, things are still backed up from Christmas delivery. I'm
I could.
saying that's if he had
I'm
time.
just thinking off the top of my head. How would I make an explosive?
Well, to
You
me,
could
he
go
made
get a pipe.
to me he
Um,
made an effective explosive. He chose the wrong vehicle.
no,
That's
it
the
wasn't
first thing.
effective. It was fireworks. That's not effective
No,
explosive
no.
device. This is
Fireworks was not
fireworks.
the only thing. The fireworks was
And
not
some
the
gas.
only
It's
thing.
like a propane tank
There
or
was an
whatever. It
accelerant
was it.
in there,
It was
and
a
that could have
propane
hurt.
tank or
It could
whatever,
have
a
hurt a
gas
lot of
tank.
people. But if it had not been for that Tesla truck, if he had chose a different vehicle, we probably would be looking at a different scenario here.
Oh yeah, but and probably and probably not. I'm not for sure, because you have to realize, okay, if he had like a gas tank, maybe it would have exploded out. But we're talking about fireworks, like
I don't
fireworks.
care if we're talking about fireworks. An accelerant is an accelerant. If he had chose a different vehicle,
Only reason why I'm laughing because my husband, he would buy the fireworks that you will see that the city will buy, and he will have to place it. We have these big lots behind our house, and my husband, he puts on a extravagant firework display. And only reason why I'm saying that, it's not like I don't think it could hurt anybody. I'm just thinking I seen them up close. Can it really kill a bunch of people? And I would have to say
he
no.
chose the wrong vehicle. Now the choosing of the vehicle is what stopped a lot of whatever plan he had, right? Because no gas tank, no oil. I mean, other regular vehicles, we would be talking about a whole different scenario. They have things like transmission fluid, oil, gas, brake fluid. All of these things would have added to the explosion. So,
well, no, I
he
think
chose the wrong vehicle.
No, as far as gas and all that stuff, no, the way they describe it, reason why it was the wrong vehicle is because of the structure of the vehicle. It's not because of it didn't have a gas
for me,
power.
For me, it's all of
vehicle,
those things because
you know,
if you look at a regular vehicle, not a electric vehicle,
Mhm.
all of those fluids are in regular vehicles. brake fluid, transmission fluid, gasoline, or diesel, depending on what, vehicle you have, because there are some vehicles that run on diesel. And so it was the choosing, or it may not have been the choosing. It may have been because he got it off Turo, what was available. That was what was available. Because in Las Vegas, you're talking about a high rental area. So everything could have been rented out, but this Cybertruck.
Well, he got the rental in Colorado, but then another thing, reason why Elon answered it the way he answered it, remember he had to recall a bunch of Cybertrucks because of the battery exploding. Wasn't that part of the recall because the battery explosion? Yeah, so that's probably why.
I think there was one. I thought that the Cybertruck had more than one. I know that there was one issue and then there was another issue.
I thought it was like because of the battery explosion.
Yeah, I know that was one. That was one issue.
Yeah, so that's probably why he answered it like that. But however, I do think the FBI is lying to us because the guy, what I've heard, the guy was dead before the explosion happened.
Well, I'm going to say this. All Teslas have a self-driving feature. That's
okay. Yeah, and that's a good point. But let's go back. They're saying he scoped out the place.
Or did he? Was the dead body in there driving around? I don't know. The man is an expert. Is a high military ranking, person. So I don't know. For me, I said what I said. I feel like it's gonna be a whole much more to this that comes out than it or may not come out because it then may become national security and we may not get to know.
Yeah.
All right. We finna round this out. We are at the end.
Oh my God! On Friday, and Diddy,
listen,
did he do it?
We can't get through the week without having a Diddy update. Okay, did he do it? Did he not?
Did he do it?
Is Diddy? So this one right here. Listen, Diddy don't never win on Friday. We know that Fridays are bad days for Diddy. Okay, I wake up this morning and what do I see?
His face.
Diddy staring back at B. Diddy's bodyguard, intern, and producer speak out in new Peacock doc trailer. I didn't want to be around him unless there was, hold on, I'm going to change it.
Some drugs.
Unless there was cameras. Peacock has unveiled the trailer for a new Diddy documentary in which his bodyguard, intern, makeup artist, and producer speak out against the disgraced music mogul. Honestly, I didn't want to be around him unless there wasn't cameras. One of the people in Sean Combs' inner circle says in the trailer for Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy. The 90-minute documentary special will premiere on Peacock January 14th. Promising to provide crucial insight, everybody trying to get their stuff out before 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Crucial insight into the forces that shape Combs and may have made him a monster. Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, features interviews with one of Combs' childhood friends, his former bodyguard, and a winner of Diddy's music competition series, Making the Band. Plus, producer and singer-songwriter Al B. Sure, who was at Uptown Records with Combs and dated Kim Porter before him, speaks out about his former label mate. The doc includes new footage of Diddy partying, both at home and in the studio. An anonymous interviewee in the trailer says, I've been with Sean for quite a while and I've captured a lot of moments. Anytime a studio or any rooms is red, he's making love and sex.
Ugh.
Some of the ones who went in the room for sure, they were underage.
Oh my God.
Child.
I can't take it. He wants me to make every time I hear Diddy name, I want to take a shower now because I feel so dirty. Like I be like,
Child, I haven't bought baby oil since I went to the African store and got their African oil because I can't
my
do it.
God.
I can't do it. I can't do it. But listen, everybody trying to get their documentary out before 50
They trying to
Cent.
get their coins before 50 Cent because 50 Cent, once his come out, it's gonna blow everybody's out of the water.
But listen, you have to pay for Peacock. I ain't paying for that.
Oh, I got mine for a year and a half for free. So I got it.
Well, you do what you do.
I'll tell you about it.
Okay, do that because I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying to see no alleged pedophile. I ain't doing that.
Alleged pedophile.
They're gonna have to release it. They're gonna
Diddy
release
do
it. Watch, they're gonna release it afterwards because they're gonna be done made all the money they wanted to make off of it, and then they're gonna let everybody see it. But there's a site that you can go to be able to see it for free anyway, so I can see it if I want.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Now, did you ever watch any of R. Kelly documentaries?
Yeah, I watched all of them.
I see. I couldn't watch it.
I watched every last one of them. I was glued to that TV. Every night that thing came on, I was like, I tell the kids, shh, get up out of here. Because I just needed to, just listening to like some of the women and listening to his brother. Yeesh.
I'm reading these comments.
I wish his brother hadn't even done it. What are you reading?
Kennard the DJ said, Puff show likes them boys' booties.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Kennard, this your first time here, and well, I hope it's not your last. But that's hilarious. But yeah, that these documentaries and things, the more and more people come out. Now this one includes I'll Be Sure. So I'm interested to
something
see
to
what
look at.
he has to say, but I'm feeling like I already know what he's gonna say because he's been on his Instagram posting things like this since before he was even indicted.
Yeah.
So he really started saying something before Kim even expired. And so I pretty much know what he's gonna say. Carrington said Johnson & Johnson stock tanked. Listen, I ain't buying it. I'm telling you that right now. I'm going to go all the way to the African store and get some African oil. You having a blast, Kennard? I'm so glad. I am so glad. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
And thank you. Thank you. We try. Yeah, Shawan's a little crazy over here. So when you see her over on the other channel, know she have a split personality.
I am a Gemini.
Are you?
Yes.
No wonder you got 8 faces. Jesus.
8 faces. Stop it.
Oh my God. Okay, it makes sense now. Look at God. Look at God revealing stuff in 2025. Yes, Lord. Yes,
all things will be revealed in 2025.
And it is. Now I know why. Okay. Okay. Now I know the why.
That is too
all right,
funny.
Y'all. Today, if you haven't, all you people over there on X, let me see, and you and all of the people on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in, subscribing. X people, it's 21 of y'all. Can y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel? I don't care if y'all still watch it on X, but just subscribe to the YouTube channel and help us out. That's all you gotta do.
Look, press the subscribe button.
Just go right over there and subscribe. Oh, Kenneth, you a Leo. I used to be married to a Leo, my first husband. and Kenneth, you in Chicago.
Oh my goodness.
You a DJ. Okay, that's enough about super producer now. Justin get troll me. He gonna get mad. Okay. So then go and subscribe to Shawan Burns in her name, Shawan Burns, on YouTube. You have a show today?
I am gonna go. I usually don't do it on Fridays, but I am because I got something to share with the
Cameron said Tiffany is a Gemini. Whoop, little stank of booty is a Gemini.
But she Gemini Cancer. She on the borderline Gemini Cancer.
Selma? Wait a minute, girl.
Thank you, Selma. Selma looks fancy.
Look at Selma. I'm a DJ too, Kennard. You see that? Come on, Selma, and subscribe.
Selma got that. She got a beautiful face. She looks
Listen,
good
listen
in
to
that
us
picture.
on your way to work, girl, because you look like a star.
Just
Listen, if
look
you
like a
over there at
superstar.
Fox Soul, you let Fox know that the new view is on YouTube. Tell them, okay? Girl, you beautiful. And thank you for subscribing. Kanard, did you hear?
Press
You hear
the
my DJ
subscribe.
skills? You hear my DJ skills, Kanard? Okay, we can DJ together. Maybe they could be our first date. I don't necessarily have to go out to dinner.
What is going on here? Oh
You
my
are
goodness.
always hating. Just stay over there.
What
You're
is
married. Stay in your place. You are
What
married.
is
Stay in your
going
place.
on? Oh my
Let the single
goodness.
people do what
Okay,
they do.
I'll let the
Yeah,
single people
you
do what
hating.
they do.
You hate. Shouldn't be no hate in 2025 now. Just sit over there and be quiet.
I'm just
Okay?
trying to provide guidance.
Please. Kanard said he can dig it. Okay, Kanard. Okay.
You're a mess.
Listen. So then, once you do that, subscribe to All in the Queue, which is my channel. Today or this evening, listen, probably around 7:30 or 8 after I get everything done, so I'm not interrupted. We have an investigation to do. Got a few things that I need to share with you guys, and we need to talk about. We need to ponder. We need to critically think about. So we're going to do that today. This is my first one with you all publicly in a long time. Personally, for the channel, I do loads of investigations and then bring you guys the information. But this time, I'm going to be live showing you guys a few things. Instead of making a video, I'm going to do it live. Okay? So like, share, and subscribe to All in the Queue. Shawan Burns, and this channel is Unpopular Opinion. And today we had the runaround, and boy, it was a great runaround, great show. Thank you all for tuning in. Without you guys in these comments, we could not keep going. You know, some super chatting would be nice so that I could get my Jiffy Mix and my cranberry sauce, which I eat all year round. Mind your business. This is we listen and we don't judge. But yeah, I'm still loving it. I'm still loving it here.
We
It's still great.
appreciate every single last one of you.
Yes, and we do. And Clean House 2025 is not too far away. February 25th will be the primary between Lil Stanka Booty and Jason House, where Jason House will take primary, and then he will go to the general election April 1st, where he will go up against one Cassandra Jordan, Hobson Jordan, where let me just leave that. That's what'll happen. Come on, Selma. Selma, you is a new follower and you super chatting. Girl. Okay, girl.
Appreciate you, girl.
Okay, girl. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Now I can give Shawan 450, and I'm gonna get 450.
You said 450.
And then I am going to get my Jiffy cornbread mix. Okay. All right. You see Carrington showing off in front of company, talking about he managed to stick around through the whole show. Carrington, you about to be in timeout. Okay, you about to be in timeout. Okay, y'all.
Carrington, we appreciate it. Thank you, Jim. Hallelujah.
Jim is always giving us cornbread and cranberry sauce.
Thank you for the cranberry sauce.
Listen.
And the cornbread.
What you want me to do, Jim? Jim,
and the sparkling tea.
That's the stuff, Jim. Come on, Jim. This color doesn't go with that color, and that color doesn't go with this color.
Hallelujah.
Because that's what y'all be listening to at church sometimes, and then go right back out the next day and do the same darn thing. Anywho, I digress.
What?
Anywho, I digress. Do your thing. Let me mind my business, okay? All right, let me mind my business.
Oh my goodness.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day today. Appreciate y'all. Hope we said something to help your life and push you forward. The super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Please go out and enjoy your family, love on your family. We have them for a short time, not a long time. Okay.
Amen.
So love on your family, today.
Política, opinión.